Hello, Dick. It's Peter Yarrow.
Hello, Peter. I'm so glad you called in today. How are things where you are?
Well, I'm not far from you. I'm in Minneapolis, where I was hosting the PBS special that's going to be played all over your PBS stations in the Kansas City area in this holiday period. And I had the most remarkable time because I was after I was on camera, talking to the people and being interviewed, I was there taking calls, and people were in tears. I've never experienced anything like that. They were remembering Mary. They were missing her, but they were so glad to see the music carrying on with the next generation. It's really remarkable to see how this music has entered people's lives.
It really has. The whole Peter, Paul, and Mary thread runs through all of our histories, and I've got a 3-year-old grandson right now who loves watching the old Peter, Paul, and Mary shows and videos, and picked up the ukulele guitar and started copying you guys. So
now I have a 3.5-year-old granddaughter who is on this Peter Yarrow sing-along concert special. Her name is Valentina, and you sometimes see her jumping, and then another time in blowing in the wind in my daughter's arms, and she's tired and she's just sleeping there and then cranky, and it's so cute and so delicious. Wait till your daughter hears Billy Jonas playing. We do, "This old man, he played knick-knack." Billy Jonas is not from the Jonas Brothers. He's a children's musician, a family musician, who has taken garbage cans and found objects and created a whole array of percussion kind of instruments that have tones, and he's a genius, and it's a new kind of music. You've got to hear him. He's ridiculous.
Well, you've put together a great program here. Give me a little more sense of the feel of this show. Just listening to the CD, I can feel a lot of love and a lot of singing along, a lot of interchange with the audience, and that's what it's all about, a sing-along. What was it like in there? How many people were in the audience, and how did things go?
Yeah, well, it was 1,000 people. Wow. It was all about the spirit of the generations together. This is not about about the generation of Peter, Paul, and Mary, and Joan Baez and Bob Dylan exclusively. It's about the next generation with Keb Mo, with Mary Chapin Carpenter, my daughter Bethany Yarrow, and Rufus Cappadocia, and Billy Jonas. And what you get out of this is a sense of answering the question, where do we go from here with this music now that Mary is gone? And what do we want in this country now that we're seeing that we have a very bruised heart? We are living through an era when we see this the mean-spiritedness amongst our campaigning elected officials, reflecting something that's hard to imagine, adults acting out in that way. And then we see the persecution of gay and lesbian teenagers and their consequent attempts to end their lives, and it's incredible what's going on. And you look around us and you say, how are we going to heal this? And one of the ways we can do it is by bringing this kind of music into people's lives and by incorporating it into education, which I've been able to do over the past 11 years through Operation Respect, that uses a lot of music to create an environment of caring in the classroom.
And with Operation Respect, give us a little bit more about the background of that organization, what you've been doing.
Well, actually, the song that really kicked it off, it says, "I'm a little boy with glasses, the one they call a geek, a little girl who never smiles, 'cause I got braces on my teeth, and I know how it feels to cry myself to sleep. I'm the kid on every playground, the one that's chosen last. I'm a single teenage mother trying to overcome my past. You don't have to be my friend, but is it too much to ask? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names. Don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm short, I'm tall, I'm deaf, I'm blind. Hey, aren't we all? Don't laugh, etc. And this song, which we do, Paul and I, Paul Stuckey and I do on this Peter Yarrow sing-along special, and you hear everybody singing along because they know it now. This song opens the hearts of kids, as does any kind of singing of any songs, so that, and if you go to the website, www.operationrespect.org, www.operationrespect.org. You can download this program. It's free, and about 50 songs that can be used to help create an atmosphere and an environment of caring, acceptance, bully-free, where kids can focus and grow and mature intellectually, socially, emotionally, and creatively.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to get involved in that. This is Peter Yarrow. He's got the Peter Yarrow Sing-Along Special coming to KCPT locally, our PBS station. Let's talk about Mary just a little bit. Sad with her passing. I remember you guys were at Starlight Theater years ago here in Kansas City and did a show for us, and I got a chance to meet Mary at that time. And what a remarkable... I'm starting to say something. You can't really say anything that describes her. She's a remarkable person.
Well, that's true, but Gloria Steinem, we had a gathering for Mary that celebrated her life with incredible number of people, from Pete Seeger to, George McGovern to Whoopi Goldberg to Dolores Huerta from the United Farm Workers. It was an extraordinary group of people, and Gloria Steinem said she was a woman who she wasn't devious, she wasn't manipulative, she said what she thought, she was true, she was honest, she was passionate, and she was beautiful. But, she didn't have to go and she didn't have to be secretive, she didn't have to hide. That's one of the reasons the group was always strong and together, was that we never lied to each other, we always were truthful. And when we got on stage, we were just naked before each other emotionally. We just always did what we could to... we inspired each other. And Mary's being that way was really the genesis, I think, of that commitment. She just couldn't lie. I mean, she was just incapable of it. She was truthful. She was not always an easy person, and neither am I. No one is an easy person to get along. But because we're volatile human beings, we have feet of clay, but we loved each other. And in the last years of Mary's life, we were closer than ever. It was remarkable.
Well, it's going to be a remarkable opportunity to see you perform again with our friend Noel Paul Stuckey and all the other great people you've lined up as you move the music from the past into the future and heal along the way. We thank you for joining us today.
How well said. You're the best.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
the best thing that's been said in any interview I've done about this so far. You're a genius. It's established.
You have a wonderful day. Thank you for taking time to chat with us, Peter.
Thank you, my brother. It's been a great pleasure. Thanks so much.